Dave. I'm the Locomotive Workshop Superintendent at Puffingbilly and also a volunteer train driver. I've been the Locomotive Superintendent or working at Puffingbilly full time for about 7 years and been volunteering here for about 20. Let's go have a look at what I do. So this is where I work. So I'm an engineer by profession, I suppose. This is my workstation. Do a lot of stuff on computers, lots of drawing, designing work, plus planning what work goes out in the workshop. Got lots of fun things on here like gaskets, drawings, lots of junk as most engineers seem to have. Coffee cup, that's always important. So when I'm not on the shop floor, helping out, advising, things like that, I do a lot of work on a computer. This is one of our NA class locomotives. Currently we have 5 of these locomotives in service. This is probably what people quintessentially think is Puffingbilly, this kind of outline of locomotive. This one happens to be number 7, built in 1905. I call it the RPB, or the real Puffingbilly. It's a bit of an interesting story, I suppose. One of the regular drivers of this would often get asked by the public, which one's the real Puffingbilly? And he would say, this one's the real Puffingbilly, the other ones are just, the other ones are imposters. This was his favourite. It's also a personal favourite of mine. It was built by the Victorian Railways in 1905. One of 17 that the Victorian Railways possessed at some point in time. It worked on various different narrow gauge lines around Victoria, not just on the Puffingbilly line. It is sort of special to Puffingbilly though in that this was the first steam locomotive to hold the grand opening train of the new formed Puffingbilly Railway by the Preservation Society. So it has quite a rich history, I suppose, with Puffingbilly, and I guess deserves the name Real Puffingbilly in some respects. So this is another one of our locomotives. This is locomotive G42. It's I guess a younger locomotive than number 7. It was built in 1926 by the Bay of Peacock Company. And interesting fun fact to look at here is that it says H.W. Garrett Peyton or Henry William Garrett Peyton. And remember that because it will come important later. So the idea of this locomotive here is that it's like 2 locomotives in one. It's got an engine unit at the front, an engine unit at the back. Effectively, it means that you can have twice the power out of one singular locomotive. So it'll have 1 crew, but 2 engines. So in Victorian Railways days, they bought it to try and reduce their costs. We've got it, we operate bigger, heavier trains than we can haul with a single NA class locomotive. And it also is part of the Victorian Railways history, so it's a good thing to have around. Alright, this is the newest locomotive in the Puffingbilly fleet, MVG 16129. It's another Garrett locomotive like we saw over the G42. The difference is this one was built later in 1950, and it's also, for those Garrett foamers out there, it's a Bayer Garrett rather than the Garrett Peyton because it was built after the patent expired. So this locomotive is originally from South Africa. It's a 2-foot gauge locomotive. Puffingbilly's gone through an extensive process of re-gauging it to make it 2'6" so it can run on our tracks. We only commissioned it late last year. Still good looking locomotive. It's styled in the South African style and it's a good addition to the fleet. So this one's number 6 or 6A. This is, I guess, effectively the oldest NA that we have running currently. Well, not currently running, obviously it's in bits, but we are restoring it. Built in 1901 by the Victorian Railways. We're currently doing sort of a major rebuild restoration job on it. involves a lot of mechanical work, as well as we're also doing work on the boiler. So we've removed the boiler tubes and we're going to replace them. Alright, this is a 14A, it's another one of our NA class locomotives. I like to call it Timmy. For those who are into Thomas, there's an engine in Thomas the Tank Engine called Timmy, and it's an oil-fired engine. And this one happens to be an oil-fired engine as well. Let's go have a look at that. Alright, so we converted this locomotive to burn oil rather than coal fairly recently. If you remember back to last week, Rob showed you how to fire a coal-fired locomotive. This one's a little bit different. If you look down at the fire door, rather than having a door that we can open, we've got a little sort of peephole, and that's about it. Instead of shoveling coal into here, we've actually got knobs and controls. So this here is an oil control valve that you can basically add more fuel or less fuel and try and keep up with the demands of the locomotive, and you can match it out a bit better. But principally, they're the same as the other locomotives in a steam locomotive, but this one burns liquid fuel instead of coal, solid fuel. So it's not all steam engines here at Puff & Billy. We also operate some diesels. We've got 4 of them we use, 2 which are like this. This is an ex-Queensland Rail locomotive, DH locomotive. We primarily use them for works trains, like collecting wood or taking a carriage for inspections. We also use them on the total fire ban days when we're not allowed to operate steam engines. We'll operate a diesel service instead, so they're still an important part of our fleet. We've just been doing some maintenance on this one, but in this current situation, we're also using them for works trains. We're taking them out and cleaning drains and working with the Ways and Works branch so that we can get the railway in the best condition we can for reopening.